Hello and welcome to the Ramblin Enemy Podcast. This week it's the this week it's the Ramblin Broken Launch Podcast. Off to an awesome start.
That might be the best opening.
That's perfect.
Best topical opening we've ever had.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Shibs and I'm here with my two other hosts.
Zengaijin.
And Bill Clinton.
Okay. Alright.
And we're launching this podcast. Nothing can go wrong. And directly into an iceberg.
Right.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start off with upcoming releases. Well, what's releasing this week? So we got all the amiibos coming out because Super Smash Bros. Wii U comes out this week. I'm not buying any of the amiibos since they show that ugly-ass yellow clear thing with Link.
Yeah, I'm not. That was never an option for me. It was buying the amiibos.
Well, I mean, even if I didn't use them, like, I probably would have put them on my desk.
I kind of want a Samus one, but...
Yeah, I wanted the Samus and the Link. But, you know, not if it's that ugly-ass yellow shit.
You done goofed, Nintendo.
I mean, they had to add color to that. Anyways, Pokemon Ruby Sapphire remakes are out this week as well. And I saw somebody was actually talking about it. Between those games and X and Y, you can get every known legendary in the Pokemon universe.
Hooray!
I hit the wrong
Kind of
button.
ridiculous. Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One comes out this week. And I'm still waiting on the PC one because I haven't.
Is that January?
Yeah, that's January.
Mm.
Guys.
What's up?
I hit the recording button instead of the stream button.
Flawless launch.
Flawless victory. Well, what do we do?
We start streaming.
Okay.
Because the recording will go onto our onto YouTube, right?
Wait, did we count it in on the stream?
No, we're already, yeah.
Nope, we're already
I
good.
hit the button. Yep.
If you're just joining us now.
Previously on...
Previously on the Failure to Launch podcast.
That's actually a pretty damn good title. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Also releasing this week is Far Cry 4. I'm not buying that one because fuck Ubisoft right now.
I just bought all of the Far Cries before for
Yeah,
The good
for
ones.
$10.
how much was it just to buy 3?
I want to say it was. Let me check. I don't remember.
Yeah, everybody to your Steam mobiles.
Yes.
The Steam Mobile.
Because
It was $7.49 if you didn't buy it. So it was $2.50 more to get 4 more games or 3 more games. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I was gonna say 1 isn't. 2 is okay, but is not.
2 is when you could get the malaria fits underwater, right? Yeah, that sounds like a good game mechanic.
Okay. Also releasing this week is Little Big Planet 3. I'm not planning on getting it, but like I'll probably get it down the road when it's on sale. Because I mean I'm happy that you can still use all the previous DLC with it.
This one's not made by Media Molecule, right?
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
So I'm also wondering how it's gonna do for reviews and stuff.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, because Media Molecule is making that weird ass marionette game, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And also, out of nowhere this week, we have the Monopoly Family Fun Pack. Yeah. That's actually on disc.
I mean,
I think fun is used very liberally in that title.
I mean, I didn't check if it has online play, but I doubt it does. If
Can
it
you
had
imagine
online,
the digital, like, I don't know if you guys have been in those 3-hour Monopoly wars where a person just refuses
like
to lose.
5-hour.
Yeah.
Dude.
Stop.
How many friendships have you lost from Monopoly? I mean, really, it's not a good game of Monopoly until everybody wants to kill each other.
Yeah. I'd take my slumlord philosophy where I just buy the cheapest properties and put hotels everywhere.
Hey, nobody expects the Baltic Inquisition.
The rent was $4. Now you're telling me I owe $500? Like, yes, there's a hotel on this piece of shit now island now.
Hmm?
Okay, that's all for the games coming out this week. For movies, there's just two things: 22 Jump Street and Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. And I'll probably watch 22 Jump Street. I heard Sin City was not that great,
No, it was not.
so there's that. All right, on to the news. Start off this week. Obama is really pushing net neutrality now, which is good.
It's great.
I mean,
If you're listening
yeah.
to this podcast, you should be for net neutrality.
Guys, I heard that they just want internet fast lanes. I mean, what's wrong with that? That's the American way, right? No. No.
God damn it.
No.
It's almost like it's harmful to even joke that because people are so dumb and they're like, I'll believe anything someone tells me.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, yeah, what's wrong with that? I can watch Netflix faster? Dude, yeah!
For more money.
No, you don't.
Oh.
You don't get to watch Netflix faster. You watch Netflix at the same speed.
What? But in comparison, Netflix loads a lot faster now.
Yeah, since they started paying. I'm
I'm
Moving
just
on.
arguing what they would argue.
Moving on.
They'd be like,
Come on.
what are you talking about? It's loading faster now.
This shit is bad for my blood pressure. Can we get on before I gotta go get some nitroglycerin or something? I mean, come on, man. I'm too old for this shit.
Okay. ICE
like, look,
are
old people.
finally...
No, just go. We'll be on this forever if we start actually
ICE
talking
are
about it.
finally coming to GTA Online. They're going to be patched in, but
Soon.
Rockstar's finally talking about it at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna die laughing when they put it on PC first.
That was funny. No, the really funny part is when people make better heist on PC than the actual on disc heist.
I think
Well,
that's
I'm wondering. I'm wondering if all that you would be able to play it anywhere, because I mean it's all the same content.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that feel when the top like 100 heists are all from PC players.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna wait until it's on sale on PC since I already own it on PS3. But excited.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy 13-2 was announced coming out next month, and with it, they announced that they are going to patch Final Fantasy 13 to be 60 frames per second and unlock a lot of the resolutions and all that stuff. So basically, what that guy did in a patch in one day, they're finally bringing next month. So,
Spoiler alert, don't play Final Fantasy 13. Just letting you know,
yeah.
not a good game.
But Final Fantasy 13-2 will have all that stuff at launch. So,
How big of a dick is that to swing in front of your first buyers? I mean,
yeah.
Wow.
But luckily, everyone on PC knows. Like, people fix that stuff on their own.
Well, of course. But still.
Yeah. Codemasters has made a new game called Toy Box Turbos that's eerily similar to Micro Machines, if you ever played those back in the day. And while that's cool and all, like I enjoyed the Micro Machines games, I can't help but feel pissed that they're not putting more work into the games everyone wants them to. Because the latest Grid, and even I've heard from people playing the F1 games, they're just not what they were. They're just not good.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, Codemasters, fucking get back on it. All you do now is make racing games, so how are they worse now?
Yeah.
Every time I hear about them, I'm like, man, they still in business? Wow.
Hey, they make some really good racing games, dude.
They made some really good
They
racing
still
games.
do. Grid 2 is pretty quality.
What?
Grid 2? Right?
Grid 2 was
Yeah.
Electric
It's way
Boogaloo?
too much like an arcade racer. And
Did they change
I'm in Grid Autosport I want to like, but it's not as good as Grid.
I'll take your
1.
copies off your hand if you're not happy with them.
Okay. Monument Valley. It's a game on iPad. I actually beta tested it. It's a lot like MC Escher, you move the world around and you gotta go to up and down steps, stuff like that.
Like
But they
Echo Chrome?
released, huh?
Like Echo Chrome?
But better, a
Oh
lot better.
God, I love that game.
But they released a $2 DLC thing that added, I believe, 8 new worlds, which have levels inside them, and the community on iPad or whatever Apple started giving it 1-star reviews, saying "fuck this guy, he's charging for DLC." The guy then went on Twitter and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Next time I'll make sure to sell you 500 coins so you can buy the $2 DLC."
Ooh,
And then right after that, a bunch of people flocked to it and gave it 5-star reviews to outdo the 1-star assholes, the entitled things that we're dealing so much with these days. Mario Kart 8 DLC came out. I still need to play the DLC, but I'm just stoked that Rainbow Road from Super Nintendo is on there now.
It's the best Rainbow Road of the 2 other Rainbow Roads in the game.
Yeah.
Mute City is also awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just Cause 3 was announced, and I couldn't help but notice that the guy kind of looks like Nathan Drake now. Like there's a cover of it, and he looks a lot like Nathan Drake. He doesn't look like the suave guy that we were before. So I don't know. And will it have multiplayer? Who knows? Who knows?
If it's anything like the ridiculous Just Cause 2 multiplayer.
oh yeah.
I feel like that was more fun when it was in beta test.
I only played it once in beta, and I was like, okay, so oh wow, everything is just on fire. All right.
It was extremely fun because on the beta test they only had like one server up, so it was like all these thousands of people. But now that it's out of beta, it's all these like different servers. There's not that many people on each server, so I feel there's a lot.
More insanity is what he wants. More insanity.
I do. Like if you played any of the races on that mod, it is just hilarious. Because a lot of them were like off-road and like cars you shouldn't be driving on that road, and just people just it chaos. It was hilarious. Some of the best times I've ever had. So that's all I got for the news. So what's everyone been playing or been trying to play in your case, Zen?
So should I just go? Because I was one of the I digitally downloaded Master Chief Collection with the anticipation of getting back those old Halo feels that I had 10 years ago. And it's been let's see, it came out Tuesday, almost 5 days now. I've gotten into 6 multiplayer matches. The multiplayer does not work. It just doesn't.
Oh yeah, how long did it take to download that day 1 patch?
Well, it was included in the download. So I started Friday night, and because of Xbox Live, I finished like at 1 a.m. on Sunday.
You've paid like
that's $60.
$12.50 per
the game. Half the game does not work.
Oh.
Yeah, half of the game don't work.
Oh,
damn,
and that sucks. And I think 343 says it'll be until Wednesday before the patch that will hopefully fix it is released.
I guess they have to wait to get more life preservers for that swimming pool of money people keep drowning in.
Yeah. I don't know if I said last week I finished Sunset Overdrive or a while ago. I finished Sunset Overdrive. Started playing Earthbound. I like Sunset Overdrive. It's probably my biggest surprise of the year, right next to Shadows and Mordor, because I had no expectations for that game. So
I still have no expectations for that game.
That's probably the best way to go into it.
I'm not going into it.
No, well, then don't go into it.
It's Batman.
It is Batman.
I'm not touching it. Yeah, Sunset Overdrive was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to see what they had for the DLC because I bought that $20 pack. So
That's pretty much all I've been playing.
okay, Bill, you been playing anything new?
Battlefield 4, really, I guess.
Okay.
BF4 and
League of
League of
Legends.
Legends.
What have I been playing this week? I know I was playing something. I was playing. Was I playing anything this week? I don't remember. I could have. No, I had to play something this week. Oh, that's right. I started Dragon Age Origins because 4 years ago when I played it, it was like the second mission or whatever. It's right when you're in the wilds. Did you guys ever play the game?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know what mode I was playing on or anything, but I had a rogue, and there was an ogre, like the fucking horn bastard in the wilds, and just way too OP. I could never kill him, so I said fuck this and never played the game again. So I booted it up this week, and to my surprise, there was no ogre. So I was finally able to move past that point. But even when I got to the point where the ogre's supposed to be in the tower of like the third mission, that guy's still fucking unbelievably OP.
Get wrecked.
It's just, it's seriously.
Get Shrek'd.
The fucking, and I'm playing on normal. Fucking the difficulty spikes in that game. They're fucking real.
That comes out this week too. Dragon Age.
I forgot to put that on there. Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition comes out this week, and it looks great. But I'm gonna wait until I beat 1 and 2, which I own, before I even touch it.
Oh, I think at this point 1 has owned you.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. I've had it for over 4 years. And it still holds that over me. Again, fuck you, Shadow. The guy's not easy. Go to hell. Alright, so that, and then I bought, last night I bought Freedom Wars on the PlayStation Vita. I'm having a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of customization in it. And there's 4-player co-op, and there's 8-player competitive. So I'll have more on that next week once I've played through. Okay, so that brings us into the topic of the week!
Oh, God.
I bet you weren't ready for that.
I'm never ready for that.
Yeah. This week's topic is broken launch games. And this is fucking, seriously.
Yeah.
It's happening way too often now.
Ooby.
Last month we had Drive Club, which launched right at the beginning of the month.
Not a video game.
More like Parking Club.
Launched right at the beginning of the month. The PlayStation Plus version is delayed indefinitely. They're still working. They're working around the clock just to get the game working for people who bought it. But they did just announce they're going to be offering a free DLC pack for everyone who bought it, and that as somebody who also bought the season pass, I was like, well, wait, does that like take away one of my season pass ones? But they're actually adding a month's worth of DLC for us, the people that bought the season pass. So that's some good things right there. That's owning up to it and offering some free stuff.
You already paid for it though.
Yeah.
So you're already screwed, is what he's saying.
But even with that news out, people were still just bitching about where's the PlayStation Plus edition, all this other stuff. And while I can understand it, let the people who bought the game bitch right now, because they actually spent some money on this.
Hey, these people pay for an online play service.
Okay, I'm gonna go over this again. Drive Club was
I'm entitled to free stuff.
It was supposed to be in addition to everything that everyone was getting for October's PlayStation Plus.
Okay.
And the reason it's not out is because the servers are so borked even for the people who bought the game. So if they had released the Plus edition, nobody would be playing that game.
Sony servers being messed.
The power of the cloud
is raining on you. Next.
So yeah, literally, fuck the people that are arguing about the Plus edition. Oh, shit.
They're entitled to it. It's free.
Fuck you. Sonic Boom released.
Sonic
And
Boom!
while the game works, nobody wants to play it.
Yeah, because they can beat it in like 57 minutes.
Step one
That and the game's
doesn't
just,
have the Sega CD theme. You done
it's
goof.
just, well, the game's just bad. Even the 2D version on the 3DS is bad.
No wonder why they made it so you could beat it in 57 minutes.
So basically, people found an exploit where if you double jump and then pause the game, you get a jump again, which allows you to sequence break, and that's pretty much spelled the end of the game. Is what.
Wow.
It's great, yeah.
Well, hopefully Sonic Team was actually working on a real Sonic game during this stuff.
Nah.
By game you mean licensing, and by licensing you mean to the
No. Licensing is Capcom's game, not Sega.
And then you find out if you actually played all the way through Sonic Boom that you get the real ending to Shenmue 3. And since nobody ever played it, no one will ever know the end of that game.
Yeah. No, I really hope they look at this and realize people don't want bad Sonic games anymore.
I don't think they understand the word bad. So that sentence just goes over their head.
It's worse that the fact that we got Sonic Generations, which was awesome, and then they went back into this stuff.
Well, yeah, of course. You got to have that little peak to build people's trust to buy your next shitty games, because it's not like they can return them anyway. Yeah.
Sonic Cycle doesn't work if there's no hope. You got to have hope, and then you keep falling, like you get right back on the same Ferris wheel.
That's why it's called Sonic Boom. It breaks your, it just smashes right through that faith.
Well, chat's also telling me that Big Red Button, the people that made Sonic Boom, were getting fired left and right even before the game came out.
Oh shit! If I was playtesting that, I'd tell them to get the fuck out too.
Always a good sign.
That's a bad sign, because I hate it when people license out a series and then the game gets finished and then they kill that studio. That's an Activision move.
Yeah.
So that's bad. Even though the game's bad, I don't hope for hardworking people to get dropped like that. That sucks.
Oh, then is Big Red Button now gonna sue Nintendo or Sega or something, or what? That's usually how it works, right?
Yeah, who knows?
If we're making the whole Activision simile, then somebody's got to come back with a lawsuit.
Well, the only people that came back with a lawsuit was Weston Zampella.
Yeah.
Activision killed a lot of studios like
Neversoft.
Rip.
Well, Neversoft was
absorbed.
Diffused. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Disney's done it a lot. BlackRock Studios, that's gone, which sucks because Split Second was an awesome racing game. What?
No.
Give me another Burnout. Just give me another Burnout. That's all I care about.
That's a different studio.
I'm sure Split Second was a great game, but I couldn't get it to work.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's the whole reason why we didn't play it, was because I never got it to work. Or I did, and then it would crash. No.
Because that game's awesome. When you play that listening to Prodigy, it's just awesome. I'm not even kidding. It's one of my favorite racing games. It's totally arcade, but it's like Ridge Racer with the ability to blow shit up.
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer. Okay. World of Warcraft is down again. After the latest launch of their latest expansion, Warlords of Draenor, a lot of people can't sign in.
This is
Which
typical.
you say is typical, but
It
I'm
is.
telling you, I don't know.
It's typical
I mean,
for a WoW
yeah,
expansion
sure, it
launch.
makes sense since
I
they
mean,
removed some servers, but I don't
they
think
didn't
they should be
remove
this
them. I
bad.
think they shifted them
Because
around.
didn't they suffer a DDoS attack the day it launched?
Yeah, everybody trying to connect.
So legit
Was it
DDO.
that, or was it an actual attack?
They can appear as the same thing when you have enough people looking for a reason to play WoW again. And there's 7.5 million people that play that game. They can organically simulate a DDoS.
Okay. Well, it's down. People are
But
mad.
yes, there was a DDoS on launch day, but it's still down. And there's always connection issues on online. I mean, even on Diablo 3, which has a
Oh,
remarkably shrunk base, they still have
God.
connection issues on big patches. You know, like it just happens. It's Blizzard.
So in news, nobody can release games correctly anymore. We've forgotten how to do that in the last year.
Yeah, most recently with Halo. Nobody. And
How do you break a already working game? That doesn't make
the
any
worst,
sense.
with the worst part of it being that there is a different server for each game on that thing for the multiplayer.
Concurrently broken at the at launch.
4 servers just dead.
But did it do any play testing? What? Play testing. You know when you
Yeah,
think when you test out the servers?
yeah, they did it on LAN.
Oh,
Of course, they play tested on LAN. No,
this is like one guy in the IT. Hey, we should try out the multiplayer to online. Online. We're already playing land. It's fine. Just using the old code. It'll be all right. But what if something broke in the transition?
eh,
Don't worry about it. Don't. You're
eh,
good. You're good. Just sit down and shut up.
they probably just shrugged at each other.
Okay. Yeah, and then the latest one was Assassin's Creed Unity, which is just bugged, so
Broken.
bugged.
With the
And
no face glitches and the falling
and
through the earth.
It's so
the funniest part
cinematic,
about
bro.
it is the latest patch for it was to fix the monetization, the microtransactions. Like, hey guys, oh sorry about that. Now you can spend money on the game that you bought.
Apparently, people have been poking around, and the way to fix the frame rate drops and everything fucking up is to disable Uplay.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like, disabling Uplay fixes most of the issues people have with Unity. So, once again, pirates, 10 million, paying customers, -5.
Jeff Gerstmann said it best. It's like if you're gonna try and compete with pirates, you gotta beat free. You can't just come out with a subpar game and it's like, well, I could just get it for free and not put up with any of the bullshit. It's like you're losing to free right now. You're losing bad.
Yeah.
Well, also the fact that Rogue also launched right alongside it and actually works.
Yeah, it does.
We've gotten to the point where games need to be in development longer. They need a longer Q&A, and they need to stop fucking nickel and diming us.
No, that's not gonna happen. We both know that's not gonna. We all know that's not gonna happen.
I don't
I
think.
think I'm getting to the point where unless I know a game's gonna work well, I'm not going to buy it at launch.
Look, come on. I look. On paper, there's no way that Microsoft releases a Halo game and it doesn't work. There's no way. No one
It
would have bet
just
against it.
happened.
Hey,
Nobody
it does work.
before
People bought it. It works.
before the launch. No one would have bet like I bet the servers don't work.
I would.
Nobody would have bet that. Yeah,
I would.
well, you must be some kind of clairvoyant Jedi because I didn't see that coming.
Well, I mean, just the fact that we have 3 games already this season that don't work out of the gate, it's not worth buying at launch anymore. Unless, like, like Smash
Don't
Brothers,
pre-order
that's
game.
going to work.
Or you're getting a collector's edition. That's it.
No, it's not even worth that anymore because you can find those on shelves.
Yeah.
Like, people aren't buying those as much as they used to anymore.
And most of the items in the collector's edition now aren't physical, so you can just it's
I
not
know
even.
it's not even worth it. You can spend less money getting it on digital.
And you can
So
spend no money getting a playable version.
so you can get this old fucking version of that sword you already used. It's like, okay, well, I could just not do that, but we want $30 extra. Come on.
See? You guys laugh when I keep saying every week I'm playing League, but I'm actually playing.
Shut up. But no, yeah, seriously, it's to the point where I'm not going to be buying games at launch. The only 2 games I'm buying at launch for the rest of the year are games I know that are going to work: Smash Brothers and Guilty Gear Xrd.
Don't jinx it. The
Yeah,
online
well,
has to work.
That's
Just gotta.
because Nintendo, like the thing is, you don't need more time developing. You need quality when developing. You know,
I've been
Well, I
staring
mean,
at the
fucking
server for 2 hours.
Sakurai is the guy that's developing that, right? Smash Brothers.
Yeah, he doesn't get much sleep because of that
No,
game.
yeah, he's working around the clock for however long they've been working on that game, making sure it works. I mean, they made it so it didn't even release day and date with the 3DS version because he wants to make sure that game works, and that's
what
how
if
you do it.
what if
Western developers are fucking, it's good enough. We can patch it later.
what if they're testing the netcode on 3DS
Uh, I hope
to
I hope the
implement?
netcode's better on the fucking Wii U.
Well, yeah, of
because-
course, but what if they're playtesting infrastructure? I mean,
You
what
just
if
pointed it straight over.
I don't know,
There's no reason any fighting game should not use the GGPO framework.
Amen.
Yeah,
If you
but
play,
Nintendo
if you
doesn't know
play
anything.
Lethal League on the PC, that game is netcode. It's using GGPO and it's just flawless. I was playing with somebody on the East Coast in Canada, somebody in the middle of the US, and somebody in the UK, and it was flawless.
Yeah, GGPO does good work.
The whole
They made
reason why
Street Fighter 3
Capcom,
playable.
yeah, the whole reason why they didn't get sued was the fact
Yeah.
that they're
So that's no. Fucking, I'm pretty sure I'm over just buying things at launch now. It's just not worth it. It's not worth sitting on a game for a month waiting for it to work. Spending full money when by the time it's working, you can get it for like $15 cheaper or more.
a pirate says what?
Truth.
I don't pirate.
I don't either. I'm too lazy. Plus, I'm always playing League, so it's like whatever.
Do I sacrifice my connection?
No, it's not even a like. Okay, I have downloaded a few things, but I just don't play them because I watch streams and I just play.
Yeah, it's almost weird. I'm almost to the point where I enjoy watching a group of people play something more than I do playing it myself.
That's how I started watching. I'm really enjoying watching other people play Five Nights at Freddy's too.
Oh
Like,
God.
What's his name?
Guy Williams, I'm looking at you.
I forget his first name. Cox. What's his first name?
Brian?
Doctor?
Brian. Is it Brian Cox?
That sounds like a
YouTuber?
name I've heard before.
That's a DJ.
I think it's Brian Cox. But it was him. The Completionist, Greg from the Completionist, and I forget the last guy, but he's also like he's been on the Completionist a couple times, and he also has his own stuff on YouTube. But it's the 4 of them playing Fatal Frame. And that was going on all throughout last month. And I own Fatal Frame, and I've always been meaning to play it, but I enjoyed watching them play it because they are also drinking, and the commentary is just hilarious. So you get to experience the whole game, but you're also getting like this hilarious sidetrack commentary. It's almost more enjoyable than actually playing the game yourself. It's weird.
Playing games with friends is always more enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, I mean, freaking 8-player Smash. That's
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I can't fit 8 people in my room, so that's not happening.
I can't imagine that game being able to function with 8 people on the screen at the same time.
Oh man.
Just because I can just imagine just the worst matches of all time is just like 8 Rob the Robots or 8 Duck Hunt Dogs or
I think
like
somebody did 8 Little Max.
yeah, I watched that. That was just amazing clusterfuck of everything happening at the same time.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Smash Brothers next week. Or is
I
that
took
this
a
week?
day off of work to
That's
play
this
it.
week.
Yeah, it's this week. This Friday.
It's on, motherfucker. It's on.
Took a day off of
Wait,
work to play
can
it.
you transfer the save data from the 3DS to the Wii U so I unlock all the characters? Oh wait, no, they're already unlocked, aren't they?
I don't know.
I think they were saying that they're all unlocked from the start.
All right.
Hold on.
Just checking really quick, because I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about.
What kind of switches do you have in your keyboard? Are those reds?
I don't know. I use a Logitech.
Which one?
It's a G510.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I can't find the article, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. And then just before we start wrapping things up, I guess there is a sale going on with PlayStation in the Europe side of things. There's like a double discounted for PlayStation Plus members.
Oh.
But right now it's only Europe, so.
Wait, is that where the prices are just American dollars with a euro sign in front of them? Because a double discount would actually just be correcting the prices.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Kind of what it is. Alrighty. So I think that's all we got for this week.
Next week we'll probably, or me and Shivs will be playing a shit ton of Smash. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing Smash this weekend is what we're doing. I'm gonna be playing a lot more Freedom Wars this week, so I'll have a lot more impressions and stuff on that.
I hopefully will be playing Master Chief Collection. I know you're hearing me, Xbox, because I got the Connect.
That's a good one.
that Smash. I have Smash, and then Guilty Gear isn't out until middle of December. So those are the
I thought
next
it was
two
the 8th.
games. I think it's the 16th.
Damn it.
Guilty Gear Xrd.
And I'll still have nothing to talk about next week.
Yeah, you should actually try to play something.
I'm playing
Or
PS4.
at least talk about like exciting matches you have in like League.
No. You should actually try to play something.
No. No.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it comes out the 16th. So Guilty Gear. I'm getting on PS4.
Yeah, as am I. And thanks to the Skullgirls developers, I will be able to use my PS3 stick on it.
Are they using that code on Guilty Gear? I thought that was only for that game.
Nope, they made it a codec where your PS3 stick will work for PS4 games, and they're giving it out for free to other developers.
Okay, but are Axis using it is the question.
I don't see why they would not, but yeah. Like
I mean, we just had a discussion about games that don't launch and work. I mean,
I don't know why they can't.
It's a fighting game. You can't.
Even more, it's just USB hardware. Come on.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it comes out, I think, at the beginning of the month for Japan, so maybe someone will talk about it. But I know there's PS4 sticks coming out right now, so. But I'm gonna wait until the next Evo to buy a stick, because
yeah, they have really good deals.
They're limited edition ones with the cool little backpack. That's what I'm gonna be getting. But plus, I mean, I've been playing Guilty Gear on controllers the entire time I've played Guilty Gear, so it's not gonna hamper my game. So, alrighty. So, thank you for listening to this week's Ramblin' failed launch title podcast. I'm Shibs.
I'm Zen.
And I'm Bill.
And we'll be here next week in a video form where we're going to be cooking.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So make sure you tune in live for that. I'm going to be making a lemon zest cake. What are you guys going to be making?
Possibly chili because it's pretty cold here.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Does,
What about you, Bill?
Does whiskey and Coke count as a recipe?
No.
They're booze
I mean,
and
if you want to hold a class on mixology as your thing.
I'll probably be smoking some kind of meat and.
Oh, I thought that
Some
sentence was
kind of
going to
meat.
end way differently.
Smoking some kind of meat. You heard it here first.
Stay tuned as he smokes the meat.
Smoking some kind of meat. Alrighty. Thanks for listening.